Alright, so in this game, I'm the chief of police. And instead of doing my job and protecting the city, I'm going to become the most corrupt police chief imaginable. That means taking bribes, making the most selfish decisions possible, and getting rid of anyone who stands in my way. By the end of the video, we're going to find out just how much damage one corrupt man can do to an entire city. Let's check it out. Alright, here we are. So we're Jack Board, and our goal is to build up a retirement fund in 180 days before we lose our job. But I'm going to be trying to be as corrupt as possible. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot, back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he hit a bum, he got in quickly over with. Let's send him, and let's do that. I'm assuming the stars mean skill, so that's why I sent the worst one. There's a fight at the theater. Like, Purge like the woman for the job. Jeez, I think God is punishing me for what's about to happen. All right, we got the report on the hit and run. Bryce and the offender escaped. The officer was unharmed. Fight. A brother and sister crashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty. Let's send Vancy. Or Yancy, I can't read. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with our whole collection of adult movies. So 3 teenagers, let's send 2 officers. There's assault on an elderly musician, so let's send Price. You gotta protect the old people. Or see how pretty did. Alright, I think Yancy got us our first success. Armed robbery suburb. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud daughter can be heard through the living room window. Let's sneak into the house. Oh. I did not think that would happen this soon. Alright, I have a new sub goal. Let's kill every officer. Alright, good. That's 3 losses. Alright, well, let's end the first day. See how good we were. Moser. My mother was just hit by a car. She's been rushed to the hospital and she's fighting for her life. I should be with her. I missed this shift. No. While I was taking out the trash last night, I actually got into some poison ivy. This morning, I noticed my feet blistered. It doesn't look like anything serious, but I'd like to see the doctors. No. All right, so we have some new people. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the cemetery during the night. The ODR's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. These are even marked from a shovel. Roy got this. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Okay, yeah, this seems very important. Let's send our best, too. All right, we got another failure. Says she served a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal. Let's see in Birch Jr. Robbins. They actually passed. Good job. I knew I was doing something good. Oh, it was a false alarm for the waitress. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punk. Roy, he's the best guy I know. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to strangers. Let's send Birch and Birch Jr. handle that. They got that. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. And one night I put in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. Roy is gone now. Wow. Oh, but I got $4,500. That's the goal. A naked man. You know what? I think he's good. We'll just let him do his thing. As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. We're going to take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Oh, they both just lost 10. All right, let's end the day. Purdy didn't come into work today. All right, I noticed every day our people are getting very short. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approach some expensive cars. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastard, thief, bloodsucker." All right, Price, old man, you know how to deal with them. Black activists. Oh, so these are our investigators. Let's send to Armstrong. Now, the goal is to be corrupt, but we also still want to earn money. It's a mix of earning as much money as we can as being as evil as we can. So let's try to go for both. So I have to fire all my black employees over the next 2 days because a racist gang is threatening the city. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicle list. A stolen vehicle, that's... Yeah, we need everybody on that. All right, Price, back, escape. That's pretty good. 3 failed assignments, 0 successes. Driver is nowhere to be seen. We're gonna search the car. Oh, we actually got the offender. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocal. Seated on a bench beside the playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour. We have no one to send. Once we can, let's send Price. I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on their toughest cop. All right, let's send in Kochi. I think she's our best cop. I would send in Price if he was here. Up. Another good mission, Price. What is that? 4-0. All right, we got something new for our investigation. They drove by in a sedan, shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Let's put that. Well, yeah, that would be right before the body is dropped, wouldn't it? A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips. Listen, Price, he got this by himself. A bartender reported that a fight is broken out between a patron and a bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. That's a job for Subaki. Subaki and Austin. Oh, she just got a plus 100, was that? All right, two strippers are fighting. Let's pull our weapons out. We're gonna step onto the stage and separate. They escaped, but Price is unharmed. I think we might just be the worst police force ever. Today, my daughter is opening an art exhibition at the Elite Gallery in my nearby city. Can I take the day off? No. All right, we got the Birches. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum. Let's send our best two. We got a salary. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. All right, let's send Birch and Birch Jr. There's a lot of useful upgrades here. Let's go for the raise. Yeah. All right, there's a fight in the residential area. All right, two Elvis impersonators. Yeah, we need a lot of manpower. Offender caught and officer in harm. Good job. Let's send our detective. The shop has two exits from which a few people have already fled. Drive a patrol car right through the front window. The stick-up man noticed the police is present and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier's yelling in unknown language. Let's silently take aim, and we're gonna shoot. Oh, Birch Jr. is gone, and Birch loses things. His son just died right in front of him. We're gonna send our best two people to participate in the contest and not help City Hall. The offender's caught. I'm actually getting pretty good at this. We have no one to send. Whoever's the first person to come, that's what we're gonna send. Ooh, Birch barely made it. Let's send Birch. All right, we did it, Boyd. We won. The Ernest couple knows a lot about shooting. He even taught us a thing or two. He invited us to hunt to celebrate the victory. So we'll be taking a day off. All right, you know what? You guys worked hard. I don't really care about that investigation. That's too much work for me. Let's just put these randomly. All right, let's send two of our lead officers to help this random suspect. I don't even know if she did anything. I didn't read anything. A teenager writing obscenities. Let's send Officer Grant. Perfect. Yeah, I knew I was getting good at this thing. Grant caught hers, and let's end the day. Price didn't come into work today. That was our best man. Sad to see him go. So we can make this person that we caught yesterday the one of our informants, and that's going to allow us to get more money. Let's start investigating Ninghe all the day. We only have 5 cops left. Ooh, a young employee is trying to push the manager into a vat of boiling chocolate. Listen to Austin. All right, this is about the gang. Let's not read anything because that's what good cops do. Attempted murder. Austin, good job. Parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walk between cars, trying handles in hopes of finding an unlocked vehicle. Yeah, that's a job we need everyone for. All right, officers have determined the car thief's location. Let's catch up with the thief and open fire. Hey, we got them. They're not dead. We did it right. Hostage situation. Austin handled this. I believe in Austin. We received a call from an angry casino patron. He claims that someone took his wallet. Yeah, that's very important. Let's send our best too. All right, this is about the mafia. This is from Chris Sand. I haven't really shown much of that, but let's send somebody. Again, if we're trying to be as corrupt as possible, helping the mafia is definitely part of that. So let's try it. All right, they caught him. Job. All right, last one. Security guard stopped a suspicious looking van, and then the driver opened fire. Austin, you got this. You might think this is dangerous for him, but I disagree. Austin caught up with them. Let's try to run them off the road. The van takes a sharp turn and crashes through the window of a sex shop. A woman exits the vehicle, grabs the shop attendant, and points the gun at his head. All right, we're gonna shoot the criminal. Austin's dead. All right, that wasn't pretty good. But you know what? We got more to use. All right, we lost Austin. Sad day. All right, we have a new deputy. All right, Birch drunk too much? Nope. Your stand. Please be advised that we are unhappy with the efficiency of Friedberg Police Department. We're cutting the department's budget. That's the complete opposite of what we want. Oh, we lose a job slot. Yeah, he wasn't doing much for us. So 2 teenagers stole sneakers. That's a tier 1 threat. Let's send out these guys. It looks like Birch is drunk. That's perfect. It means he'll do his job twice as fast and half as good. The teens are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Let's grab one of the boys. All right, we got him. The man returned from work earlier than usual. I see attempted murder. That means we send Birch. Let's go. We're hosting a premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributors have asked for an officer. Sure. Let's send Van Dahl. Oh. Well, at least he gets to be with his son now. Birch is gone. In elementary school, a young father deprived of his parental rights tried to pick up his daughter from school, attacked the teacher, and kicked her. We're gonna need Grant for that one. I would have sent Birch, but Birch is unfortunately no longer with us. Let's see. Music store. Let's send everybody. I think it's a chance to make money. Jack, we have something going down at the engineering plant at 2209. I think 4,000 should be enough to not crash the party. Yep, that's good enough for me. All right, Grant. Grant let the offender escape, and a civilian was killed. Grant looking good out there. We have to wait a little second. Let's see. Let's send Robinson there. The museum caretaker is worried that he's gonna be fired over this, and he locks himself inside the bathroom. Let's break down the door. He's terrified. Let's try to grab the knife. Oh, Robbins actually did it. Good job. Chief, we helped Aldrich, and he gave us a Crespo out. That's not. Oh, there we go. That's money. All right, this is the theft. This is gonna give us $4,000. Let's just close our eyes. We got a thank you from Christopher Sand. Mission failed, but hey, we made $4,000. It actually looks like it was more. I don't know how we went from 8,000 to 15,000 unless I missed something. Oh, they're conducting me to a psychological testing. I wonder if that's because of all the good choices I made. All right, well, that's it from me from This Is the Police. If you would like to see another episode, there's way more options I didn't get to do in this video, and we didn't even get to the psychological test, so that's something I would be interested in doing. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and let's see what we can get into next time. That's it.